Sceptres and the Fleet get set to do battle for the second time this season. Toronto came away with a 3-1 win in the season opener, but have struggled a bit since then. Can Boston take advantage of that, maybe get some early revenge? We'll find out in a few short moments. For the Fleet and the Sceptres, which, by the way, is the 100th game in PWHL history. Can you believe it? I am Rob Pizzo, and if you're a fan of either of these two teams, it may just be the sophomore season, but you may have noticed something a little familiar. Let's start with Toronto. If you remember last year, the big story with this team was the slow start. Through 5 games, they had just a single win. This year's team, through 5 games, just a single win. They come in having lost 4 straight. They've been outshot in each and every game. When you shift over to Boston, this was a team that had one big problem last year, and that was scoring. They finished dead last in the league in that category. They had just 9 goals through the first 5 games. This year, you guessed it, 9 goals through the first 5 games. But glass half full. As you know, both teams turned it around. One ended up finishing first. One was a win away from the Walter Cup.
Few shots on net for that one. This is one of those situations where you want to take advantage of your Toronto. You've had Boston in the box for 6 minutes of the first period of this game.
Really struggling though to pull on some shots and get those opportunities. Shot on goal low for both teams. Not a fast. Bring it out. The gauntlet. Captain Turnbull coming in. They score! Toronto does it on the power play to crack things open, and it is Blayre Turnbull leading the line.
Oh, and this is just a good decision. She's got the puck, she's on her forehand, and so she reads it, she can just walk out. Not a goal that you often get on Aerin Frankel. There's Turnbull, that stick is wide open, she wants the puck, and she takes the space given, walks out, and puts that one in the back of the net to give Toronto the power play goal.
Wasn't sure if Daryl Watts maybe got a piece, but either way, they were set up there. That's what you have to do to take the eyes away from Aerin Frankel. Toronto on their 8th shot only of the game, able to put that one away on the power play. Monroe keeps it in. Forward battle, Toppany. Now Nurse trying to keep on her feet. Monroe from the blue line flips it down. Daryl Watts far corner. She'll go for it on the doorstep. Nurse back out. Toppany. She's able to send it over a few helmets, and Kirk comes out to play that one. Moves the puck quick. Watts from the near wall. Tracked by Sydney Morin. Forced back around. Another chance. They score! What a goal! Toronto Sceptres! And yes, it is Jessica Kondas in her PWHL debut with a go-ahead goal.
Well, you thought you had a smile in the dressing room. How about that? But really, this is all Daryl Watts. She's hanging out at the far blue line, gets his puck. It's a little bit wobbly. She calms it down, takes it behind the net, head up, and just waits. In comes Kondas, and she hits her right on the tape for that quick release shot. And upstairs, where they keep the peanut butter.
A beautiful goal, and we talked about it before this game. The back end has been unable to get a goal for the Sceptres. Well, in comes Jessica Kondas. Another chance, Morin out to Mueller, back to Morin through the leg traffic in front. Monroe sends it back out far side. Mueller. Morin trying to get something going. Mueller, that shot just soft. Not quite. Gabel! Loren Gabel scores on the power play for Boston.
Well, Loren Gabel missed the first shot attempt on that, and I think that's what opened things up for this puck to go in. She missed the first attempt. Fools your goaltender. She puts the second one away. Broken play twice. Nina Mueller fans on this puck. Boston's able to get it back. Lisa Gabel just take a whiff on the first one, but she gets her stick on the second one. Raygan Kirk is sliding over to make the first save. Slides a little bit too far. Gabel's able to put that puck in the net and get on the board. That's 2 power play goals in this game.
Keller gonna play it up to Agia, finds Knight. Monroe quick to the Bard. Can't stop it. What a collision. Gosling right into it. Comfort. Now Emma Woods. She scores! Emma Woods!
Well, this is a beautiful goal by Emma Woods, but this really starts with the work of Julia Gosling. We've said that a few times here tonight, where Toronto has gotten offensive opportunities on her hard work. At the blue line, the defensive zone blue line, she comes through like a bull in a china shop, takes her player out of the equation. Now Toronto is off to the races, and this is what gives them this opportunity, and away they go. Nice little pass over, and then Woods steps into the middle. Just drag and shoot, gets her stick to the middle of the ice, and then she snaps this one upstairs and over the blocker. That's a beautiful shot, but a good play by all 3 players on that line.
Emma Woods.
Perfect velocity to put that puck down the ice.
And now Callie Flanagan. She comes in. Scores to put it away. 4-1 on the empty net. Callie Flanagan.
Well, Callie Flanagan read that pass, cross ice through the neutral zone. She read that pass, uses a burst of speed, got some speed, jumps into the offensive zone, makes no mistake on the empty net. Really sealed the deal for that insurance goal. That's going to force Aerin Frankel back into the net. Boston just looking to go cross ice up through the neutral zone. You've got to be sure on those ones, especially with your goaltender out. Flanagan reads it, comes in, fires it into the empty net.
Back out Keller. Now Bard. One-timer Keller. She scores. No, it's waved off. Boston thought they could celebrate. It's immediately not a goal.
And he was quick to wave this one off, and there's Megan Keller with that one-timer from the point. This is a nice shot, and once again, that's Boston with all sorts of traffic in front. And this one's not going to count. They're going to line back up with just over a minute in this game.
Keller already with 3 points. Everyone just jockeying for position. Another look.
And once again, there's your net front player standing right in the blue paint. That's Hannah Bilka, Hannah Bilka in the blue paint. And her stick makes contact with Raygan Kirk's glove.
Yeah, so they are taking another look. It does give the team some chance to talk, but you know, we talked about the slide that Toronto's on. This has got to feel good coming out of the holiday break.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, sometimes a break is a good thing, sometimes it's not. And Toronto with a little shorter break, but it gives you an opportunity maybe to have a short memory and forget about the games that you played leading into it and reset and come back strong and fresh.
A quick look inside the Central Situation Room. The PWHL just having another look at what exactly developed in the crease.
And again, to my way of thinking, when you got a player standing in the blue paint, she impedes the goalie's ability to make the save. Usually a fairly easy decision.
And the call on the ice, if you're just joining us, was no goal for Boston.
So of course, then they're looking to have enough evidence to overturn the call on the ice. The call on the ice, again, no goal. So
just a quick recap on the goals that have been scored so far. Started with Turnbull, her first of the season, then Jessica Kondas, her first in her career for Toronto. Loren Gabel so far with a lone goal for Boston.
It looks like they're going to call this one
it's
a
goal.
It's
a good goal. Yeah, that's the signal. And that was actually the crowd reaction that gave it away. It is a good goal.
The crowd wasn't very happy with the referee before that call. I would imagine that they're not now, but it is what it is when they go back to replay. Now, to my way of thinking, she was in the blue paint. She touched the glove, but maybe with Raygan Kirk reaching for the puck, that's the call, that she reached out.
Yeah, and that's why the Central Situation Room able to take another look at it. So, 4-2